Hey there, this is Kim from Real Life Funtopia, showing you some of the harvest from Real Life Fruitopia and some of the exciting things happening here at the beginning of summer. We've got bananas and grapefruits and all kinds of tea from all the leaves that we have in the back, like guava leaves and lemon verbena and lemon balm. We've got them jarred up. We've got some chilies and some mandarin oranges and avocados and pomelo. And we've got some oranges and, well, that was something I bought at the grocery, that little pumpkin there. Well, here's some apricots. This is our second feasting on the tree. And then down here we have a melon from South America called the Papino Melon. Woo-hoo! Can't wait to dig into that. As you can see, it's a little dry here. We haven't had rain, and Farmer George has been working his little tail off watering, but we're supposed to have about 5 days of continuous rain. So the banana patch is going to love it. Also, the tamarillo tree is starting to take over here. You can see all the new little baby fruits in the tamarillo tree. Okay, I'm under the tamarillo tree. These are going to turn bright red. And wow, this is a tree of deliciousness that is just in the beginning stages right now, but it's really exciting to watch these babies grow. These bromeliads get hidden here in the banana circle, but aren't they pretty? Looks like they're just about ready to bloom. Lots of mint and peppermint for tea. Yay! This watercress has been coming back, and I've been putting it in our morning smoothies. Yesterday, I made a banana, mango, watercress, and passion fruit smoothie, and I added some flax seeds, hemp seeds, and some water, and it was totally delicious. I love lemon thyme for flavoring. I like to dry this and keep it jarred. Also like to use it fresh. It really gives nice flavor to the foods. How about a cup of coffee? Our first coffee beans are here. Wow. That's exciting, isn't it? Coffee beans at Real Life Fruitopia. They're so pretty. That's the coffee tree. Wow, I just caught Farmer George doing his duty. He is up-potting a lot of the trees, and I am prepping the food and, of course, checking the progress of the garden. Aren't these hibiscus beautiful? I love it when they come into full bloom. And then, this birds of paradise, it's really cool. They've got flowers that are growing out of the bottom and up here at the top too. Looks like my Avocado tree is coming back, and I love this. It's great when it turns yellow in a juice. It's from South America too, and it's great in curries. As you guys know, I'm practicing my video skills because I'm not my weakest strength is the technology, so I'm trying to get better at it. As you can see, yesterday we were in here trying to finish up on the Cape gooseberries, and they were so yummy. You can see that it's getting toward the end. Now this is something new that popped up. It looks like a volunteer. I'll have to ask Farmer George what it is. It looks like it could be a spinach, but it could also be, there's a possibility it could be part of the Cape gooseberry tree. George has got the reed avocado protected from the hot sun here. Looks like he took off the protection for a little bit, seeing that we're going to have a lot of rain. I'm watching all these little baby persimmons grow. I love persimmons. I don't know if you guys do, but there are squillions of persimmons this year on the tree. Oh, a couple of them have a little bit of orange on them. This is the Wurtz avocado tree, and as you can see, the little baby new Wurtzes are growing. Wurtzes? Anyway, this tree has gotten humongous. Yes, it has. Wow. I don't know if you can see the fruitlets on the Hass avocado, but they are starting to grow, and it looks like we are going to have a nice crop of these avocados for this coming year. And it looks like the rain is getting closer and closer. Yay! Farmer George is going to be happy. Uh-oh, I hear the wind coming. The rain is coming, and we are very happy. This is the first Jujube tree, which is a Chinese date that we planted, and it has squillions and squillions of fruit this year. Doing the Jujube happy dance. George is potting up some of my favorite perpetual spinach. So we have tons of greens. Talk about greens. I'm going to show you some of the greens that we're going to have. We can eat the taro leaves. I've tried a new recipe with the taro leaves. That's an Indian recipe, and it's delicious. I'll have to put it on the channel so you guys can learn how to make it. It's excellent. These are great in stir fries. And then also the chichaco. I wanted to call it the chichaco. The chaco is starting to latch on, and that's going to give us a lot of greens, which will be great in our diet, will be great steamed, stir-fried, also in smoothies. Yes, we let the grass grow so that we can harvest dandelion leaves and also use the root for tea. Great in smoothies and mixed in salads or stir-fries. The tomatoes are coming along great, and I've read recently that you can eat the leaves of the tomatoes and of the cucumbers. I've never tried cucumber leaves or tomato leaves in stir fries, in my smoothies, or steaming. If any of you have experienced that, please post it in the comments. I have been using a lot of this Swiss chard or silver beet. The last few days I've been making Indian saag, S-A-A-G. You can Google it. Adding all the spices. I love the way the Indians do it. And if you're trying to do a low fat in your diet, you can substitute by, a lot of the recipes have coconut milk. You can put in other plant-based milks. And I don't use any oil. I use vegetable stock or mushroom stock in a dry frying of the onions, garlic, and ginger. And this is a yummy dish and very healthy when you eliminate the oils. I'm the cheerleader for George planting more vegetables and greens in the garden. He more goes for the tropical fruit trees, where I am always encouraging him to plant different vegetables and new vegetables so that we can consume not only the vegetable but the leaves. So I'm excited about this trombone that you can see is starting to spread here, and I can't remember what this one is. Maybe somebody that's been watching his other video will know what that one is. Trying to think of what he said he put in here, but it's attached to the wire. If you've never planted silver beet, it grows very quickly, and you can use it in so many different dishes. I love to steam it in the Instapot, and like I said, my favorite dish is an Indian, usually mixture with mustard greens and spinach, but I use silver beet in it, and it's called saag. I think that's how you pronounce it, S-A-A-G. If you got any other recipes you want to share, we'd love that. We'd love to try new things from different countries. Oh wow, I think I'm getting excited about all these mangoes. Holy cow, these are growing pretty big here. Yes, more taro and taro leaves. Great in dishes and a great staple. We've got taro, and then in that other bed, we've got potatoes that are growing, some organic potatoes. And that other thing was tapioca. I couldn't think of it. But these taro leaves are really good in stir fries. Again, I have not tried cucumbers in a stir fry. If you have, tell me about it. I was introduced by some Chinese students on how to do cucumber in stir fries, and they're absolutely delicious. We've been harvesting a lot of cucumbers. This seems to be real fertile soil back here, and I really pushed George to plant the cucumbers again here this year because I love making cucumber salads in the summer, and we've already had 2 or 3 salads, and my favorite salad is a Chinese smashed cucumber salad. I think it might be on this channel. If I haven't made the recipe, ask me and I'll show you how to make it. My friend Joe in Guangzhou, he showed me how to do the smashed cucumber. Hey Joe, if you're listening, thank you for your impartation of hot pot. You didn't tell me about eating cucumber leaves. I didn't know about that. Thank you. Right there is a volunteer of a tomato that came up, and it's growing right alongside of the cucumbers. George has been pulling out all of my flowers, and I say no, because he's always trying to find more room for more fruit trees. These agapanthus, he has pulled out so many in the front to make room for more trees and more of his gardening. They are really stunning at this time of the year, and I'm really loving this allspice tree. I can't wait to use this in some dishes. It looks like it's growing like a weed. These plums are a pollinator to the green gage, but we've been having some issues with our green gage not producing as much fruit. If you're Italian out there, or you know another tree that'll pollinate this, I'm always encouraging George to plant the green gage plum and the Cos plum. I'm on him all the time. I want to go to the nursery. He loves tropicals, but those are my 2 favorite plum trees. You can't see the green plums because they're on the other side, but this is one of the trees that's supposed to pollinate. Last year was the first year for us trying this, and it's called yakan, and I loved it. It's like an apple fruit, and I'm thankful for whoever introduced this to us, but it is one of my favorites now. It's crunchy. It's great in the air fryer as like a chip. It's also good in curries, and it's just also good just to eat and crunch on. Okay, it just came to me what that is that's growing on the trellis. We had a friend that came over here and gifted us with a yam, and I cooked them up, and I love the yam. I've been doing some research. There are some, I guess, yam leaves that you can eat and some you can't. If you're out there listening to this video, and you can tell me if the yam that you gifted us with, if the leaves are edible, I'd like to know that, because I don't know the variety of this. I did ask George to do some research, but he's really busy now with his tropicals. I love lemongrass in a lot of dishes, especially Thai dishes, Laotian dishes. It's starting to go to seed, so I'll have to, again, encourage the farmer to plant some of these lemongrass seeds. We were a little concerned about this tree. We had a mature one, and it was by our laundry line. It's called the Prune Tree. It's another one of my favorite. This here plum tree the Green Gage, and the Cuss are my three favorites. I just love these three. They're crunchy, they're small, they're prolific. And this was a dwarf he planted, and he was getting a little worried because it's right next to this 35-year-old lemon tree that he had pruned. And as yesterday we came out here and we saw all these little shoots, and we were just doing the prune happy dance. And then he wondered about the other apricot tree that he planted. Let me go over to the apricot tree. Okay, the apricot tree, which is also a dwarf, which we love apricots, is starting to get those new shoots too, so we were really happy about that. He was a little worried that it was getting crowded out by some of the ginger and the bananas, but I think it'll be fine. Another favorite green that spreads and is delicious is the sweet potato green. Hey, Joe in Guangzhou, thanks for introducing us to the sweet potato green. We love it. Anyway, it's really starting to grow, and probably in some upcoming videos I might make some recipes and show you how I'm using it. Celery is coming along. I like to put this in my juices and in a lot of my stews and cooking. We've got some lettuce growing here. I don't think George likes these bags so much in the summer. He said he'll probably use them more in the winter because they're water hogs. Some more of that celery, some green onions, and the zucchinis seem to be coming along very slowly, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, here we have some more tamarillo trees growing. There's one at the end there, and some more yacon. Again, he thinks that most likely he will plant these in the ground next year, or in the winter use these bags instead of the summer because of having to water so much. I think I'll end the video here at the mandarin tree. I'm going to go in and have a few mandarins, pepinos, apricots, and enjoy my morning breakfast. I hope you all have a great day, and you're patient with my camera skills. I'm trying to learn how to do this. This is just more or less practice, and we'll wait for the rain. Maybe we can make a video if it does rain. And I want to thank you for watching these videos at Real Life Funtopia, and ask you if you could like and subscribe and share with your friends. And if you have any requests for me to make any recipe videos or any kind of videos, please put it in the comments so that I can practice my skills. Have a great day, guys.